Howdy everybody, this is Amy from Amy Sparkly Diamond Painting. Welcome into my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, thank you for supporting me and coming back again. I am continuing with my videos for tonight. This is the evening of Hurricane Milton making landfall in Florida. So I've tried to do a couple videos to give people that are nervous out there at least something to watch and maybe take your mind off of the storm. It is, about 6 o'clock in the evening right now, so landfall for the hurricane is about an hour off. So sometime during this video, it'll probably happen. I've got my TV going that I can look at right now, watching YouTube footage of cameras and everything, keeping up with the weather. But just a quick safety note, if you didn't catch my other video this evening, do try to stay safe if you're in the path of the storm. Try to put as many walls between you and the outside as possible, and hopefully this will be over with later tonight. Well, we know it will. Into tomorrow morning, and things will get better from here. But in the meantime, let's talk about diamond painting. So my first video I did this evening was unboxing a very special cross stitch that I received today. And then something else happened, is that the UPS driver brought a box to me today that had 4 of these diamond paintings. This one I already had. But if you caught a couple nights ago, Diamond Art Club had a night owl sale, and I think it started after midnight Central Standard Time. I didn't catch exactly when it happened. I just saw it on my notifications. I'm always up late at night. I am a night owl. So I happened to catch it. They had a certain grouping of their kits that they had on sale at buy 2 get 1 free. So it was a good enough deal that I went ahead and snagged a few. It was not their full collection. It was a certain subset, as you can see from these first 2 boxes. Let me move these out of the way because you can sort of see what they are. But these first 2 boxes, these are older kits. So I'm not sure how well their mystery boxes sold out. There were a lot of Teletubbies and Marvel in the special sale. So I think they were trying to get rid of some of their older kits and using the buy 2 get 1 free as a way to lure us into getting some of these older kits at a discount for those of us that don't like mystery boxes and want to actually choose which kits we get. So that's what I did. I picked out a few kits plus 1 more, and then I had another one out here off to the side. So we're going to unbox these Diamond Art Club kits this evening. I'll move some of these out of the way, and we'll start with the older kits and then move to the newer ones. So it was kind of nice to actually see some of the newer kits in that sale, because one of them was one that had just come out and I decided not to buy it at the time. But with the deal, that means each diamond painting averaged a little bit cheaper. So I typically don't get Diamond Art Club for regular price. I always have a sale price or get some sort of discount before I buy them. And there's always some sort of discount. So anyway, Night Owl sale was pretty good for me. So let's see what we got. We'll start with this first one here. And this first one is one that I've looked at before, but I didn't buy it before because at the time I thought, I don't know if that's really my style. But I've talked about wanting to branch out a little bit and try different things, and that's what this one is something that's a little bit different. So this was the most expensive kit out of the ones I got. It was, I think, normal price was $85, so it definitely was not the free one. Of course, with these free deals, you want to not get one of the really cheap ones, because your cheapest one will be the one that ends up being free. So you want to get the high dollar ones for the buy 2 get 1 free deal, so that you actually make the most of your discount. So this is the kit here. This is Dreaming Crystals, and the reason it's not normally one that I would buy, it is an ocean scene with some really pretty crystals in different colors, but there's a lot of solid blue colors and there's a mermaid on it. So not my normal but it is a large canvas with a lot of colors, and it was a good deal. So this does have the older toolkit in it though, so we'll take a look here as I watch the storm surge on the cameras. So we have a cover minder and washi tape with this, so that's kind of what we're looking at here. So there's a washi tape, it's a pretty one, and then we have a shell cover minder. How appropriate for this kit. Of course, we have the baggies that I use. We have a orange for Halloween colored pen and squishy, and then another set of tweezers, the multi-placers, the wax, and the tray. So we don't need to go into all the details for that. So there are other content creators and other videos out there, and I've done many myself that have more details on the toolkit if you need to see that. But since I don't make this toolkit anymore, I'm gonna tilt my camera a little bit. I've got a weird angle going that I'm missing a little bit because I'm used to it being further down. So anyway, that's our toolkit. Of course, we have the plastic bag. This one's heavy because this is a little bit bigger canvas because it's longer. I'm going to move this other one out of the way. So this one must have a large number of drills with it. So they do have the plastic protector on these canvases. This is the nice thick fabric canvases that are serged and all that good stuff. We know the drill on all that, but this one has 2 bags of diamonds there. Move those off to the side, and then we have 2 sticker sheets, it looks like. But we'll start looking here at the canvas, and it's not going to fit on the table. I do like the long skinny ones, and that's what this one is. There's the crystals here on that side. And as a person that used to be in geophysics before I switched to meteorology for my college major, I do like rocks, and I did a lot of rock hunting as a kid along the Mississippi River, so I do love my rocks and crystals as well. So it is not too far of a stretch for this one for me to enjoy it or be interested in it, but the mermaid is, because it does have a little bit of fantasy going on here. So we do have this mermaid on the dolphin, and then on this side we have more crystals, and we've got little seahorses, starfish, lots of starfish there of various types. So this one is Dreaming Crystals, and this is a Steve Sundrum. So I do have a couple others from him, including one of their mystery kits. He does a lot of wildlife type scenes. So this is licensed by Lifestyle Licensing International, and this is 130 centimeters by 65 centimeters. So definitely a large one. We do have the typical thank you, and again they've changed that. This one has 73 total colors, so this sticker sheet here is full up with some more here, and we do have some special drills here. We have 3 of the fairy dust here. Get the sunlight, the sun's going to be going down soon. So we have 3 fairy dust right there, and there is a bigger picture of it so you can get a feel for the full thing. And then for ABs, anything below 150 is an AB, so it looks like 2, 3, 4, 5 ABs. So this one, I'm gonna go ahead and try turning on my ring light here. See if that helps from the shadow. So we do have 5 ABs on this one, but very rainbow colored, and then a lot of blue as well. So let's look at the drills here, and I will try to not make too much noise here, but I do want to see some of these ABs and try to figure out where they might be in a general sense. I won't spend all day because we'll be here forever, but we do have lots and lots of this color. This is 3843. It's a very pretty blue though. It's not like a dark color, so I do like that. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bags of 3843. And then we have a lot of this dark blue as well. That's 820. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of 820. And at least 2 of 797. That one may go on to the next pile here, but that's all blues right there. This looks like the ones that have the least amount of drills here. So we got lots of purples, some reds. That looks like one of our ABs there. Nope, it's not. It's just really sparkly with the sun going down. So 210, 208, 211. There's one of the ABs there, 132. So that is an orange AB, Aurora Borealis, the one with the mirror coating. It's that time for ALEXA to give me the weather report. So lots of oranges and reds here, some blues. There's another AB. It's one of the light blues here. That's color 101. There's another AB. So that's 3 of the 5 are actually pretty small amounts there. That's 129. So 3 of the 5 ABs there's not a whole lot of, so they must just be highlighting some of the crystals, I would guess. This one may need a little bit more blinging up. We'll see. And then not a whole lot of drills in any of these colors here. Let's see here. I won't go through all the numbers. See, I'm not seeing any ABs in there. Okay, so the other bag must have the rest of our special drills, and it does have a lot more blue in it here. And I'll try to break into this here. Okay. Sorry about the noise there. Let's see, there's a couple of small bags. Lots and lots of the blues. $9.95. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 2 more of the $7.97. So if you don't like blue, this isn't the one for you. There's one of the ABs. That's kind of a light green color. And we should have one more AB, but there's a fairy dust. There's the 3865, which is like a white. And then a fairy dust that's a purple. And that's all that's there. And then, of course, some more blue. That's more 796. Slightly darker blue. And then 2 bags of 310. That's not too bad. It's like 3 966. A couple 803s. 823, couple 939s, and yeah, I must have missed the other one or just lost count, so that's all more blues. So if you don't like blue, you will not like this one. But I prefer blue over some of the black colors that are so hard to place. So that is our first kit in this mix here, and I probably won't be able to clean all these up. I'll just edit this video, so I will be right back. Hold on just a sec. Okay, I'm back. I knew that one was going to be very difficult to put away, and I'm a little worried about this box because I could tell when I pulled it out, this box is actually split along the side. I can tell because it feels really loose and wiggly, if that makes any sense. So this box has not held up through the test of time very well, but this is an older kit, so we may have to find a different storage solution if it comes apart too much. But this box is trying to come apart. But we have some more animals. So this is Peaceful Paradise, and this is a second Steve Sundrum. So I do like his artwork, and that's why I decided to, this time, I almost said today, but a few days ago was a day to buy some more. So this box is a little bit loose at the end, so I'm going to have to be kind of gentle with it here. But we'll take a quick peek at the toolkit and the sticker, if we can get it out. It seems to be kind of stuck at the other end. There we go. I just had to give it a good shake. So here is the picture, Peaceful Paradise there. So we got the panda bears and several other Asian animals in there. And we will peek at the toolkit here. See what we got. And my kiddo is coming downstairs. I'm recording, kiddo, if you were curious. I'm still working on supper. It'll be in a little bit here. So we have this one I've had before, but this is really cute. I like that cover minder. So we got tulips there. And ooh, a nice pretty purple floral washi tape. And the color of the pen, we got the Halloween colors going. So we had the orange in the first one and the black one in that one. And I think since these are also obviously older toolkits, they don't have any of those treasure cards in any of them either. But that's okay. It's going to take so many treasure cards to get a discount that the discount was better to just do the buy two, get one free. So let's see what we got here. This is very much an Amy type of canvas. This is very me. So we got lots of critters here. We got some tigers. There's a panda sitting there with his back to us. If you can see that, that's down here at the bottom. Monkeys. Lots of birds up there with the parrots. This one is a little bit taller this way, so it's going to be hard to fit in the camera, but we got a nice waterfall there. There's a panda looking at us with the baby. And there's another one. Lots of jungly animals. There's a toucan up there. And kind of the totem or some sort of rock statue there of a monkey. And several other little critters, including a lizard of some kind there. So here is a bigger version of the picture. Let's turn it right side up. That would help. There you go. So very Asian jungle, and it's called Peaceful Paradise, Steve Sundrum again. And this one only has 60 colors, so not too crazy. We have 2 fairy dust, and we have 4 ABs, it looks like. So this one, instead of being blue, is a much more green color palette here. So do we want to look at them? How much time do we have here? Oh, it's hard to tell since I stopped and restarted it. Do you want to peek through all the drills there, or do you kind of get the idea here? We'll go ahead and take a quick look. We'll make this video go a little bit longer for all those dealing with storm stuff tonight, or maybe another night. Or if you're just having trouble sleeping and needing something to watch here. So we got some browns and definitely lots of greens here. That is the color 700. We have 3 of them. Kind of a yellow green there, 165. 3 of those. 801 is a typical brown, 3 of those. 3818, I see a trend here. There are 3 of those. And then we start going into smaller amounts here. 898, got 3, 921. So much more jungle color palette here. There's 841, 702, 3 of those, 3371. That's a very dark brown instead of black. And Some more browns. There's a fairy dust, and there's lots of them. There are 2 bags of that one. That is Z704. So fairy dust is the glitter drills. It's a very subtle mica powder, actually, within the resin there. And here is our first AB, and it looks like we have 2 bags of those. So even though the other one had a couple more colors of special drills, this one looks like by volume it has more special drills. So this one is color 141, and we have 2 bags of that. And then more greens coming up, of course, 906. Some off-whites, blues. We should have some tiger oranges coming up soon. There's some 907. Only 1 small bag of 310. Look at that. That's cool. That makes me happy. Some more greens. There is another AB that is color 122. Kind of a mint green AB. Lots of sparkle there. Since the sun's going down, it's starting to shine right in the window. So it's really highlighting those AB drills. And there is an orange AB. I wonder if those will go on the tiger. Have to see where those end up being. And then we have some smaller amounts here for the animals and maybe some of the flowers and the toucans, the birds, all that good stuff. So I won't read off every number, but there's another AB. It's a light pink AB. See that one there? Very sparkly. And one last set here, some more dark greens. And I may have missed the other fairy dust somewhere in there. You probably saw it, but I didn't catch it as I was going through the first time. So that is Peaceful Paradise. So those are the 2 older kits that I got. Very happy with them. Very happy to have some more Steve Syndrome animal kits. So I'm going to pause you for a minute and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back with the next kit. So this is kit number 3 of the 5 that I have. And this one is in the newer box here with the design around the side. But I don't think this is a newer kit. I think it's been around a little bit. They've just re-released it and reprinted it. This is the Alchemist. There. So I looked at it before. I wanted to get it before, but not enough at the time to get it. So I kind of let it go. But this time I decided it was time to get it, because I looked at the astronomer when I did my stash video, and it reminded me how much I like that one, but that one is so big. So this one is maybe a closer up and a slightly smaller one, and it reminds me, I've been watching the Rings of Power, the Lord of the Rings again, all the Hobbit Lord of the Rings stuff, and so the Alchemist kind of reminds me a little bit of the Wizard Gandalf. So a fantasy one here. So this is by Miles Pinkney. And this is 70 by 105 centimeters. So I say smaller. I may be in for a bit of a shock, because this box is heavy and 105 centimeters is a bit bigger than maybe I thought it was. So let's take a look. This is the newer box, which means it has the box that slides out within the box. But this one doesn't seem to want to come out at first. There we go. Okay, we got it. So this one does have the newer toolkit. Okay, it is free from the box for now. So we do have the toolkit. Don't lose your thank you. That's where your sticker sheet is. And then we have the canvas and drills. Oh, this one does have a card. So this is one of the treasure cards. And I can never tell on these. I still have the other ones, and I have trouble telling which color. They're supposed to be like silver, platinum, gold, and black or something like that, but I cannot really tell. This one has kind of a goldish look, maybe? I don't know. I have a hard time telling them apart. But I guess once you scratch this off, I'm going to leave it covered here so you don't steal my number. I don't expect that would happen, but it could. So I'm going to be a little bit careful here and not scratch off this number on camera. But that's where the ID number of the card is. So when you go to redeem them, you scratch this off and type that number in. And that'll probably help you decide, or not help you decide, but help tell you what level that card is. But that does look like it has a gold tint to it. So we'll put that off to the side. So not all of them have the cards, and the ones that do have different levels of cards, as far as I understand it. So we have the new toolkit with these newer kits, which have the larger tray that has a slide cover. We have the multi-placer. That one has maybe a steel single placer. Nah, I think it's just a regular one. And wax and extra putty, and then the putty filled pen with the smaller multi-placer. So we've gone over those many times, so I will not do that again, but I do like the baggies. I do definitely use those. So we'll put those off to the side. And this is where your sticker sheet is, so you definitely don't want to lose these here. It is easy to kind of throw those off to the side, but here is the sticker for your log sheet if you want to do that. Because the pictures on the box, you don't need one for the end of the box anymore. So this one has 61 colors. There's all our drill stickers. We have, looks like 3 ABs, 105, 106, and 117. And then we have 2 fairy dust at the end there. So not a whole lot of special drills on this one. This is a little bit darker there. We do have the dark background, so I'm afraid I am going to see several bags of black, or the 3371, which is a really dark brown. Don't want to lose that. But let's see what we have here. So we will open up the bag. And I do like the newer boxes in the sense that it is easier to put these away in the newer boxes. They are heavier and take up a little bit more space. The boxes are a little bit bigger, but it does make it easier to put them away. So this one, I believe, goes this way. And I can't fit it all in camera, so I'm going to start at the top here. So we do have a lot of this dark background, which I think is why I didn't want to get it the first time I saw it. I feel the perforations on this, so it's definitely got the perforated cover, which the others didn't have. And we have the big old feather and the candle. Here I bet there's some ABs all in that candle to make it glow. And the wizard is wearing his glasses and researching in his book, or writing, because he's got the inkwell with the pen there. And we got another candle here, so I bet that's where a lot of the ABs are going to go. And his purple robe. Not a whole lot. I haven't been talking about color blocking versus confetti. Hadn't seen a whole lot of confetti on that first one. The second one may have had some with all the animals on there, but this one, don't really see any confetti. A lot of line blocking, as we call it, where you have a lot of straight lines, and then color blocking for the background, which is large areas of the same color that you want to use probably a multi-placer to get it done faster. So we got some sort of science experiments going on here. Let me turn off the light here. There's pretty good glare. That should help. There, so we got the beakers here full of various chemicals, and he's doing various things. So this is again the Alchemist, 70 by 105 by Miles Pinkney is the artist on this one. So lots and lots of brown. Definitely a very different color palette. So first was blue, then was green, now we're brown. And I think this one ended up being listed as the freebie for the other 3 that I picked out. or the other two I picked out, I should say. So lots of $8.98. $33.71. That's what I was thinking for the background there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow. 11 bags of $33.71. But I'd rather see that than black. $9.38. And I've got nothing against the color black. I just don't like Diamond Art Club's black drills. They tend to be just a little bit too big to fit the grid spacing, and I fight with them a lot to get them to fit. So $9.38, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and 5. And then there's one $3.10, but because we're at the end here, I'm not sure that's the only one. Nope, it's not. I see the rest. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 bags of $3.10. 154, that very dark purple, there's a couple. So more browns here. I'm not going to count all of them off. You get the idea. Here, 400s. So definitely a different color palette here. So we're looking at lots and lots of browns. And even more. So the special drills, I haven't run into any yet, and we're getting into the smaller bags. There's our first one. We have a very light brown AB drill. Yeah. And then we're getting into the purples for the robe. There's a fairy dust, as I suspected. I think the candle and the feather and maybe the skull a little bit are going to be highlighted here with that. And then let's see what's next. Nope. So the rest of the special drills are very small amounts, because this is getting into the very small amounts of drills in here. So like this one, 33.47, just a smattering of drills, because if they really do put 20 to 30% extra, that means there's maybe 10 or 15 drills in that painting with that color. So not very many. So there's another fairy dust. Not very many of that one. That's a green fairy dust. So I'm not sure exactly where that one will go. And then here's one of the ABs there. So not a whole lot. Definitely more of a darker painting here with just a few highlights. And I'll probably leave it that way, just because of the style and the artwork. It probably doesn't need a whole lot of highlighting. There's the next one, 106, another AB, which is a very light color, which I think again would be the candle. And maybe there's, I think, another fairy dust hiding somewhere in here, unless I missed it. I may have. So, yep, that's the drills and the color palette on this one. Very much a brown theme going on here. So, I will pause you and be back with the next. Okay, we're back again, and this is diamond painting number 4. This I actually bought a few weeks ago. I've just had it sitting on my chair waiting for a good time to unbox it. And this is for my firefighter hubby. So this is the Off-Duty Fun. This came out a few weeks ago, I guess. I bought it, I think, maybe the week of or the week after it was released. So this is Off-Duty Fun by Tom Wood. This is a 92 by 69.9 there, or 93 at 92.8. So it is a big one, and it is a square, but this is a much newer release. So we'll take a look and see what we have. So we don't have to worry about the toolkit or anything like that with these newer ones, but we'll see if there's a treasure card hiding in this one. The bottom open there where I can slide the box out here. Oh, I'm using this time to look up at my Dream of the hurricane going there. All right, so we do have our toolkit here. Not going to open that this time. We've been there, done that now. We have our sticker sheet, and we have the painting, and we do have a card. And this one is a horizontal, and it might have kind of the goldish tint to it, hard to tell. So this is off-duty fun treasure card there. Yeah, maybe it's silver. Hard to tell. I have trouble telling what color is what there. So let's look at our sticker sheet here. Open this up. And there is a close-up. That's probably much easier to see. So we have the old school red fire truck with the puppy dogs and the kitties having a little off-duty fun. There. So this one has 73 colors, 2 ABs there, the red and what looks like a really light pink or off-white maybe, 114 and 127, and then looks like 3 fairy dust. So not a whole lot of special drills with this one. If I were highlighting it, I'd highlight the water and maybe some of the chrome or shiny things on the fire truck. So that may be where the AB drills are going to go. So we don't want to lose that. And let's see what we got here. We'll get into the plastic. I'm gonna have a mess to clean up after this video. So here we go. We'll do it slowly so I can try to fit everything in. We have the word firehouse there. The letters look very clear though, pretty easy to read. We have a kitty cat here on the truck, and that kitty cat has the hose in its mouth, shooting the water. Another kitty cat standing by and watching, and this does have the perforated cover. And looks like we have a cat driving the fire truck. Another one there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kitties already. And then we have the Dalmatian dogs there. 2 of them. Not real happy, it looks like, for the water being splashed on them. And yeah, that's all the kitties there. So the equipment with the fire truck there, and then clouds and a blue sky. The weather person has to talk about the weather that's in these. So that one's pretty cute. My hubby is a retired firefighter, so he spent years riding around in fire engines. Okay, usually not with kitties and dogs though. So we, of course, with this one, we're going to have lots of red. So boy, I didn't think about all the different color palettes. So we've done blue, green, brown, now we're to red. And I suspect there will be a lot of black in this one as well, but just not in the background, but still plenty of it. So that's actually really dark gray there, $37.99. And blue for the sky. There's a lot of gray. There, that's $4.13. Some tans there. $3.21 red. There's 3 bags of that one. Some greens. Oh, I love that color. That must be in the sky there. And nothing really special about those. There's some special ones though. There's a big bag of red ABs. So that's interesting because I would have pictured mostly the water being highlighted and the chrome, but there must be some red highlighting going on there. And the light blues, the darker reds. Not as many colors here. And then the 3371s, of course, the 666 red, and the white is a fairy dust indeed. Lots of the white fairy dust to highlight that water, and probably the puppy dogs and maybe some of the clouds. And then these bags, there's not as many drills here. 815. 2 bags of 310. So not actually as many as I thought. I thought there would be. But they went more the gray theme, it looks like, which is good. So we've got some, trying to see, yeah, that is a fairy dust there. I thought that looked a little extra sparkly there. And let's see what else. Really small amounts here of a lot of these colors. So I'm guessing like dog noses and stuff like that in there. So not a whole lot of any of those colors. And kind of the same with this one. I won't go into details for all of these colors here, but you can get an idea. There's a little bit of pink. So this one also not real colorful, but I think there's plenty of red and the blue sky. The red against the blue I think is really cool. And of course the animals looking all cute. So this one I think will be a little more interesting to do than some of the others, a little more fun, because I think there's, of course, the cuteness of the animals, but not a whole lot of confetti, but it doesn't look like a whole lot. Well, I guess, yeah, even the truck, there's not a whole lot of color blocking because there are several different shades of red to really make it stand out there. So I'll be right back and we'll look at the last one, which is, I think, going to be my favorite. So stay tuned. All right, we're back again with the last one here, and this is a Chuck Pinson. This one just came out last weekend, and I didn't get it, which I was glad because I was able to pick it up then a couple days later with the sale. So this is Country Gate, and this is a very muted tones and lots of purples in it. So I know there's a glare there. We'll get the plastic off and take a closer look at this one. But this is definitely going to be a little bit more confetti and a little bit more of that watercolor blended look that I like so much. So we'll take a look at this one. Watching the hurricane coverage still as I unbox this. The winds are really going over there. So hopefully everybody's still staying hunkered down and safe. So we have the box pulled out, the typical toolkit here, and running out of places to put things here. Our sticker sheet, and the painting, and yes, our treasure card. So hard to tell again what color that is. But there we go. So now I think I'm up to 5 of these. So I may be getting close to a discount. It wasn't on purpose. I wasn't trying to collect them. But it is kind of happening. I don't know how long they're going to be running the treasure cards. They are pretty. But it does take several of them to get a $50 discount. So we might have lucked out there. So let's see. Our sticker sheet here. There it is. So it was the purple in the trees, the painting look there to the sky, and just all the muted colors there. I thought it was so pretty. So this one, quite a few colors as well. Well, actually not too bad. 61, it looks like. This is definitely one of the very newer ones, which means that all of the special drills are at the bottom side. They used to do the number less than 150 as we saw in some of the other kits as ABs, but now they put them at the end here. So this one does have 1 AB there, and then 3 of the fairy dust. So we'll see what the colors in the canvas look like in this one. Get into this bag here. That's always fun. Okay, we got it. Because these bags can be useful for storing your diamond paintings afterwards, so you don't want to mess them up. All right, so we'll start at this end here. That looks like the top. So we have a lot more what I would call confetti with this one. A lot more color changes here in the purple. We got a fence here and more flowers there. Let's see if we unroll it here. Definitely much more muted colors. This one's going to be a lot of fun. So the size on this one, 92.8 by 69.9, and again it is called Country Gate by Chuck Pinson. So we got animals here. That one looks like a cow, and these look like horses. We got the fields and the barns here in the distance, and looks like some hills, mountains. Beautiful drills. Here's our close-up house, and then the other side of the gate here with more flowers in the foreground and lots of flowers going up, kind of leading into the distance with another tree and more of the sky there. Beautiful. So this is definitely my style, and just looking at that color palette there, does look like spring colors. So this would be a perfect spring kit to do, I think. And definitely a lot of busy things going on here, especially you can see all those little houses there. So a lot more color changing on this one. Definitely not a boring one. There we go. And not a whole lot of special drills in this one, but you wouldn't necessarily want a lot of special drills in a landscape artwork watercolor style like this. So I'm cool with that. I will leave it as is likely, but there's not going to be like any one color dominating this one. So we got a couple there of the 3836 and a few 935s there, the dark green, some browns there, but we're gonna have a more variety, more balanced color palette here with only a few bags, 2 to 3 at the most, of any one color. And let's see here, there's one of our fairy dust there, the Z739. So a little bit more subtle, just kind of a little bit of extra mica powder to give it shine. But that may be in the sky, I would guess. Maybe the clouds. We'll have to look later. And some grays. Greenish grays here. All twisted. More purples. Only one bag of 3371. 842. 168, kind of a grayish blue there. 414, 3051, 3860. There is one red in here. That's kind of interesting. 498 red. These are all small amounts, so little highlights. There's another red. So another one here with just little amounts here. 165, 160, 304 red, 210. You can kind of see here. I won't read off all of the numbers here. Here's one of our, or the only AB there. It's kind of a greenish AB color, so not a whole lot of highlight there. It may be highlighting the sun a little bit. I'll have to look at the picture again to see, because this one has so much detail. I haven't really studied every detail of this one, so I don't know that everything in the design at this point. 371. There's another fairy dust there. 2 bags of that one, darker green. And the rest is mostly greens and grays. 1 dark blue, probably outlining some of the houses, and 1 little bag of 310. So I'm gonna look again at this picture here. So yeah, there is a little bit of light kind of shining through and on the path there, so that may be where some of those AB drills go, to highlight the lighting on that one. Beautiful picture. So I am looking forward to this one. That's why I saved it for last. I think this one is indeed my favorite. So that was 5 diamond paintings. If you're still here with me and survived the length of this video, I do appreciate it. And one of these days I'll actually get some diamond painting done. I've actually been working on another video that I will be showing probably tomorrow, if not the next day. That was a art dot PR package of accessories. So that one took me a while because I had to actually do a diamond painting with that one. You'll see it here pretty soon, but I need to get back to doing my own stuff that I want to get done. So hopefully I'll get to some of that later this week and into this weekend. Although I am working part of this weekend, I am working Sunday. So it means I'll be off though Monday of next week for Columbus Day. So I'll just be splitting my weekend up. But anyway, I'm mumbling now at this point. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you got a feel for some of the newer diamond paintings that are out there from Diamond Art Club. And maybe you caught the sale. Let me know in the comments. Did you catch the Night Owl sale? Did you happen to be up too late like I usually am to catch that? That was pretty subtle there, but I'm glad I did. And thank you for watching, and thank you for all your support, and I'll be back next time. Okay. I am done recording.